10 secrets of the human mind that you never realized. Have you ever thought about why we can feel strange, make decisions that don't make sense, or suddenly remember something that happened a long time ago? Well, it turns out that our brains have an extraordinary and sometimes absurd working method. Let's discuss 10 secrets of the human mind that you may not have realized all this time. Ready? Let's go. 1. Our brains are always working, especially when sleeping. You might think that sleeping means our brains are also in a coma. That's wrong. In fact, when you sleep, your brain works hard to recontrol the data you've had throughout the day. This is called the memory consolidation process. So the strange dream you had last night was your brain replaying your memories, sometimes mixed up like watching an abstract movie. 2. We tend to remember negative things. Remember when you could think of 99 positive things, but instead focused on one negative thing? This is called negativity bias. Our brains naturally perceive and store bad experiences more quickly because this characteristic made our ancestors more alert to danger. Unfortunately, this also makes it easy for us to overthink. 3. Multitasking is a myth. Do you think you are good at multitasking? Sorry, actually it's just an illusion. Our brains can't focus on two things at once. What happens is that your brain switches very quickly from one task to another, and this makes work take longer to complete. So it's better to focus on one thing first. 4. We don't really understand the alibi behind our decisions. I bought something and then wondered why I bought it. In fact, many of our decisions are influenced by the subconscious mind. Advertisements, colors, smells, especially the position of objects in a shop, can make us buy something without realizing it. Really smart marketing, huh? 5. The brain likes to trick us with false memories. Do you believe you remember the details of certain events? Be careful, it could go wrong. The brain often fills in gaps in memory with the assumption of new responses or data that we can after the event. Therefore, it is not surprising why two people can remember an event with different methods. 6. Body language is stronger than words. Sometimes what you say is not as important as how you say it. Body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions have a big influence on communication. So if you want to be more convincing, pay attention to your body language too. 7. We often see what we want to observe. This is called confirmation bias. Our brains like to look for data that matches our beliefs or thoughts. For example, if you believe someone is good, you are more likely to pay attention to their positive side and ignore their shortcomings. 8. The brain has autopilot mode. Have you ever driven or walked while daydreaming, but always got to your destination? That's because the brain has the ability to enter autopilot mode, so activities that have become routine no longer need you to think about consciously. Cool, right? 9. We are more creative when relaxed. Why do brilliant ideas often arise when you take a shower? That's because the brain is relaxed, so the creative part can work more optimally. So don't underestimate relaxing time. Sometimes the best solutions arise when you stop thinking about it. 10. The mind can affect the body. Ever felt better after being given medicine, while in fact it was just a sugar capsule? That's called the placebo effect. Your mind can make your body react the way you believe. So the power of positive thinking is not just a myth, you know? Conclusion. In fact, our brain is an extraordinary environment and has many interesting secrets, yes. By mastering how the mind works, we can be more aware of experiencing various situations. So when do you want to start learning more about your own brain? Who knows, there are other secrets waiting for you to reveal.